been talking about getting off to better starts. Do you think JaVale in the starting lineup keyed anything? What did you think about that?
I think JaVale played well in his minutes. I mean, I'm not going to say JaVale was the key, and I think everyone just locked in better. But JaVale was great in his minutes. He gave us, a different threat at the rim, and he gave us great energy. So, in saying that, it did help with the energy that he brought to the floor. But I think we just had a different focus level as well.
If you could elaborate on that focus level, a lot of people talked about how important it was to start well tonight. You guys really came out and did that. What did you feel was the difference generally?
We were better defensively. We held them 23 points in the first quarter. That's kind of, more like where we want to hold the team now. Doing that, you got to do that the rest of the game too, be better defensively. So, but it was a better start for us.
Draymond, sometimes in the past, maybe unfairly, you have sort of taken the responsibility of being the guy, saying it's up to you to create that energy. Tonight, it was there from the start. Can you tell the difference when the guys are coming with you on that energy ride?
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. It shows up everywhere. It shows in transition. It shows, obviously, on the defensive side of basketball. Body language. It shows in all facets of the game.
Klay Thompson became the 10th player in franchise history to score 10,000 points. What's it like to play alongside a guy like Klay?
Oh, that's great. But, I mean, it's great. Klay's a guy who goes out every night, give it 110% on both sides of the basketball. Obviously an amazing shooter, and sometimes you kind of catch some of those flurries and, you're out there, and it's great to be around. But, the basketball part is great. There's a bunch of great basketball players out there, a bunch of great scorers, a bunch of great shooters. He's an even better person, and that means a lot more.
Obviously, you had the lineup change and maybe a shortened rotation and different tweaks to what the coaches did. Did you sense the coaches are kind of approaching this last run a little differently, and did it get your attention when the coaches start doing stuff like that?
I mean, definitely approaching it differently. We've kind of paced the whole way through and kind of talked about staying healthy and, just getting through season the right way and getting ready for playoffs, but we also understand that got to prepare for the playoffs. And it's 23 games now. You want to start building the right habits. Going to playoffs rolling. So I think everyone's approach is a little different.
Draymond, can you sense when Steph and Klay are going to be on from the outside? I mean, they get a couple days off. Come back, Klay comes out, makes his first 7. Obviously, Steph cranked it up in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, just see sometimes their aggression level is a little different. And so, Klay really had it going at the beginning. Steph kind of got it going there in the second half, and, we needed all of it.
Obviously, this wasn't a perfect game, but do you think this is a good step in the right direction for you guys? As far as from like a defensive perspective and your focus level?
No, we're a championship team. We're not about to sit here and act like we're this battered team that had a horrible season and like we're looking for any glimmer of hope.
Not saying that at all. Not saying that. I'm saying
that's what it kind of feel like to me. Not just you, just that's everyone. Not just you, just everyone. I understand we haven't been as great as most people expect and we expect, but we're still a damn good basketball team, so we don't need but it's a step in the right direction. You may get that out of someone, but I don't really roll like that.